Okay, so this video, I don't have that much knowledge about this topic, but I kind of wanted to give my perspective on light and darkness. So there are gods of light, like to my knowledge in India, it would be like Brahma was light, or it would really be Surya, which was the god of all light. But he wasn't one of the main three, like Brahma, Vishnu, and Lord Shiva. Yeah, the difference between light and dark is light shines, and you're expanding and you're sharing that light code and light frequency with everyone around you as you walk through, and it's like free open source. When you're sharing that frequency and light with somebody, you're glowing and you're basically gifting for free all of the knowledge that you've accumulated, and like based on your frequency, you're gifting that light to people, and they can decode and read into that frequency. Like if you were extremely intelligent, you could sift through that person's frequency, and by that gift giving, you would have that light code, and it would be like a memory stick or a data bank that you could insert your consciousness into and experience for yourself. So it's this world of sharing and gifting and giving, whereas darkness, it sucks that in, and it like two darkness beings, they wouldn't be gifting each other anything, it would just be like, it would be going inward. Their frequency would be going inward, and it wouldn't be sharing with anyone. So that is the reason why the angelic and light workers out there say light and love, not just like love and duality or love and darkness or something, because in a state of darkness, you wouldn't be sharing your data or your light code, your codes, your frequencies with anyone. That being said, I have experienced bliss from a dark being. Like I've experienced bliss from Lord Shiva, and but in a state of darkness, you wouldn't be gifting that to anyone. You would be experiencing something like bliss, but you wouldn't be gifting that to anyone. So that's like, that's why the collective of light is so much stronger, because in a world of sharing and like data sharing, beings gain way, way, way more knowledge and perspective on different things, and in a state of and then that brings me to another point about this, but beings that do harm versus beings that don't do harm, the beings that don't do harm, they're going to be far, far superior, because the beings that do harm are going to have less friends. The beings that don't do harm, just by like a logical perspective, the beings that don't do harm are going to have way more friends, and their collective is going to grow and grow and grow, versus the beings that do harm, eventually their collective is going to shrink and shrink and shrink. And that's why the collective consciousness of one is far superior to any of these like source gods or these Anunnaki gods or whatever, take your pick, that do harm. Like, for example, Lord Shiva, the god of destruction, that I'm sure it doesn't always lead to things that are good, so Lord Shiva would have less and less friends, whereas the collective consciousness of one would be growing and growing and growing. So yeah, that's my quick perspective on the difference between light and darkness. Sorry, I'm like looking at my screen this way, but I should be looking at the camera, just to make you guys feel more connected. So sorry, but yeah, love you guys. Give me a thumbs up.